But I got the red tint on the car. With the Falcons logo. That bitch crazy. Let's end it today. I'm going the wrong way. Chill. Oh. Style. With the collar shirt on today. Let's go. Get out this. Yeah, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, for a few minutes. I'm up here at the hospital with my dad. He getting a procedure done. Hola. Que lo que? What the hell? Look like they fucked up. Yeah, man. Chilling. Oh, no, I'm alright. Like I said, I'm just still trying to get everything together. Make sure I can live the lifestyle I want to live overseas. So I gotta, keep things rolling. Airbnb going good. I knew I was gonna try it out for a couple of months, but I gotta find me a host to help me with my Airbnb while I'm gone, and then I feel more comfortable about leaving. Cause like I said, my first host had me fucked up, so gotta find somebody I can semi-trust to help me out while I'm gone. Once I do that, then I feel a lot better. Oh, whew. Yeah, man. What's up? What's up? Came to put some stuff in the car. They said his procedure gonna take like 30 minutes. They said he got some kind of, is that pneumonia or something like that? And they trying to drain his lung. They gonna puncture his lung and drain some fluid out. You met a woman on YouTube that's from Atlanta? Okay then. Sounds cool. If she cool with you, she cool with me. You already know. Yeah, man. So I'm just chilling today. I just thought I'd go live for a few minutes while I'm out here waiting. I was in the waiting room, but I'm gonna go back in there in a few minutes. Hey, what's up, Bob Hat? Man, thank you so much for subbing to the channel. I will have some new things coming soon. I'll be going live more and more, especially once I get back on the road. I'm just here in Atlanta at home, getting things together. Miss D. Shout out to Miss D and the A. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Bob Hat, coming through. Rick Grimes. That sound like Rick James. What's my biggest dream? My biggest dream would be to be able to help as many people as possible. Like if I could help 1,000 people, if I could help 1,000 people to accomplish what they want to get accomplished and live the life that they want to live. What's up, Gracie? Welcome back. But yeah, if I could help people do what they need to do, you know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about, I was talking to my friend last night in South Carolina. I was thinking about doing some, I guess like investment advising. I might try to do that. If I can help people, because like she was talking about wanting to invest in stocks and stuff like that. And she wants to get into like the real estate market as well. So I was like, damn, I could really help people do that. So I might start doing that. Yeah, I do a lot. I've been stock trading. I've been doing trading for about 5 years, for 4 years now. I think about 4 years. And I mean, I got a pretty good understanding of the stock market and how it works, and good stocks to invest in. And I could tell people how I do it and what I do. You know what I mean? Like, but everything's for everybody. You gotta really go with what you like. But I definitely have a lot of stock. Thank you so much, Rick. Man, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. But yeah, like at first, it was rough when I started out though. Like I was investing in stuff that I was like thinking that was gonna do well, and then those stocks are like my worst stocks. But as I was doing it more and more, after years and years, I started investing in stocks that made more sense, and that's what really helped me. I mean, it's helping me a lot this whole time. Like I told you guys, I've been using a lot of this stuff. I actually didn't take any classes. No, I can't tell you any classes to take. I had one of my coworkers told me about it. It was back when the AMC thing happened and everybody was making money off the AMC thing. And he told me that that's what he was doing. So then I downloaded the app he was using. I still use Weeble. I downloaded the app and then he showed me kind of how to use the app. And then I started doing that. But from there, I just did my own thing. Like, because I remember I was thinking like marijuana. I thought that marijuana was going to get legalized. So I started investing in like companies that make the products for the companies that do them. Yeah, it's Weeble. But yeah, I started investing in companies like that. But those stocks did terrible because they didn't legalize it. So those stocks, like once the virus thing hit, those stocks plummeted. But then I started investing in stocks like Facebook and Tesla and Google because it's just like your common knowledge. Like if like say with Google, we on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Google owns YouTube, so that's a stock that ain't gonna go nowhere for a long time. It's gonna keep making. Am I back? Somebody just called me. But yeah. Can you hear me? With Airbnb, that's a really good thing to get into. Airbnb is a good thing to get into. Thank you so much because somebody called me and it messed up my stream. So yeah, like the Airbnb thing is going really well. Advice about getting into it, I would say, I don't know. Like I learned my biggest lesson off my first customer. They tried to destroy my house. You remember that? So, but ever since then, everybody I've had has been great. So it's just, I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta learn as you go with that. Like it depends on what you're trying to do. Like, well, I only got that one Airbnb property, but I think that it's right now. I think it's a good idea because you can pay you can get paid a lot from it based upon like the area you're in. Like I'm close to the airport in Atlanta, so I can like promote that. But it's a lot of scams out there for people like that. Like so, like with the Airbnb, they got these hosts, and they'll say like you got to pay this money for them to set your thing up, and then they come in there. Like my first co-host, she was like, "Oh, you need this, you need that," and they all try to like make it seem like they are working magic for you, like they trying to tell you what you need and like you need them, but you don't really need all that, man. That's what I was saying. Even with the stock market, you don't really need advisors. You don't need all that extra stuff because then that's another bill that you paying. What's up, Ronan? So you don't want to pay those extra bills because that's gonna take away from you making money. So like the lady I'm saying with the co-host, and she was like, "It's the place not ready yet, and once you get a rating that's bad, you're not gonna be able to rent it out no more, and all this stuff, all this negativity just to make me pay her more money." And it's the same thing with the co-host. I'd be like, "I want a co-host," and they're like, "Oh well." I only do full-time hosting, and you got to pay 30% of your profit to me, and I'm gonna come in and take professional pictures. I'm gonna set it up and do all this stuff. When really you don't need all that. Like, you can go in and set your own stuff up. Especially somebody like, Gracie, Liliana, Ronan, all y'all smart enough to be able to set your own stuff up and get your own cleaning service. Like, I ended up finding a cleaning service that's been working out pretty well, where like they don't charge me, because at first I was getting charged like $200 was like the base amount for somebody to clean my house, and I was getting charged $200 whether I had a 2-day stay or if I had a week stay. He said I'm not smart. Yeah, you definitely gotta think about your future. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what made me think about it, because I'm trying to like retire, man. I'm tired of this rat race. I'm tired of being running other people's businesses. And then I was thinking like I'm gonna buy me a restaurant and I'm gonna do this and do that, because that's your natural thing. Like, when you a worker and then you become a manager, and then after you've been a manager for a long time, you think about being an owner. But then all those are just worker bee steps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of that. Like, I'm tired of the rat race. Cause like the people that I worked for, that was the owners. When I was the general manager and the area manager, the damn owner would have to come in and be a worker all the time. So I didn't want to make that step. What are you talking about? Move on by yourself? No. You have a beautiful family. Stay together. It's cheaper to keep them. Yeah, man, I got your back too. Shit, I definitely don't want to see you out here struggling, man, because it's hard out here by yourself too. It's definitely a hard thing to do, is doing stuff by yourself. I hope that you can work things out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking to my dad last night, and he was like saying all this stuff about about his marriage and shit, and I was just like, that shit crazy. The best thing y'all did was work things out. You know what I'm saying? The best thing y'all did was stay together long enough, because my mom got sick and she passed away when I was 10 years old. But I thank God for her being, you know what I'm saying, there, and him being there and creating an environment for me to, you know what I'm saying, be a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, because once she passed away, I lost all that shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a parent, so I can't really say, you know what I'm saying? I know it's hard. Like I said, I can't say I'm not a parent. I just thank God that my parents was together until my mom passed away, because he was talking about that. Like, once you get sick, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was there to take care of her. You know what I'm saying? She was able to get the medical attention she needed, you know what I'm saying? But it was just too late. But thank God that she was there to be my mom. Thank God that he was able to be in the house with me all the time. So once she did pass away, you know what I'm saying, he had a bond with his children that was strong enough to keep going, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I kind of think about, like, what if they did break up? Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing my dad was saying, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times in relationships, we don't appreciate each other until it's too late, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. That's why I say it's a tough thing, because as, you know what I'm saying, adults, we need to be happy, but at the same time, like, the children, it just, I don't know. That's why I said I'm just thankful that my parents were together. It's all good. I'm just thankful that they stayed together long enough for my dad to have a bond with me, to want to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause think about it. Like, to me, I think like if they broke up and while she was still alive, he could have had another. He could have went and got somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And then he would have had other responsibilities outside of me and my siblings, you know what I'm saying? But them being together until she passed, he kept that going, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to still have a father every single day, you know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't have a mother to take care of me, my dad was able to take up for both of them, you know what I'm saying? But if he had another wife, then he would have had different responsibilities outside of me and my siblings, and I was the youngest, so I still needed to grow up. So that's the thing I'm thankful for, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody marriage is, I don't think people, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to work together, you know what I'm saying? You got to be, what's it called? What I was saying, like, I forgot what I was saying, but it's a hard thing to do. But once you got children, though, that shit is tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't really about you no more. It become about them and making sure that you making them better for the future, because they gonna probably outlive you. You know what I'm saying? So you want them to raise their kids. You know what I'm saying? And be, because when you, I don't know, man. I ain't got no kids, so I can't say shit. I'm just thankful for having my parents, because it could be a lot worse. Like, I got an older sister, and she left our family because my dad had her with another wife. Like, his first wife is who my older sister is, and she moved out. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you been married for 11 years? That's what's up, man. Shit, I commend you for that. You know what I'm saying? You got a beautiful family. Every relationship different, though, so I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't say. I'm just proud of you for raising your kids in a good way, being a good mother. You know what I'm saying? I see you. You be cooking and cleaning and doing everything you got to do. But yeah, that's true. That's true. That's definitely true. We definitely don't want you to be struggling, man. We definitely don't want that. We don't want you to cry and be having to deal with no bullshit. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Every relationship different. I can't judge anybody because it's tough out here. My homegirl said she was married for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, or work on. I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your relationship. That shit is tough. It's tough for me to find what I need. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that will be with you, but are they being selfish? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are very selfish. I think that's what I was doing. Yeah, that selfish shit it's a hard thing to deal with. But yeah, that's why I said my dad was talking to me last night. I'm like, shit, at this point, like, y'all did the right thing. Y'all stayed together, you know what I'm saying? Y'all worked with each other enough to, you know what I'm saying, have kids that believe in doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I believe in doing the right thing. I believe that, you know what I'm saying, it's possible to find somebody that's not gonna be all selfish and shit. Yeah, you can't deal with everybody. Damn, you lost your brother, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Rona. What the fuck? But yeah, it's tough to find people because a lot of people are corrupted, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was kind of getting to, because like when you deal with people that have been corrupted by life, you know what I'm saying, and look at their own parents, you know what I'm saying, and they like the girl I was dealing with in DR, she was making a point about saying like she was innocent, you know what I'm saying, and she believed in love and she believed in family and all that kind of stuff, but then she just saw too much as a kid that corrupted her, that made her think like that shit is all bullshit. And that's why I'm saying I thank God that I didn't feel like that, like, because I was with my mom all the time, because my dad was in the army. So I was always with my mom. My dad was at war and all kind of shit, going to TDY and all kind of different stuff. But I never seen my mom flirting with other guys or doing anything that she wasn't supposed to be doing. She took care of us. She cleaned the house. She used to work, you know what I'm saying? She would work at my school. She would come on my field trips. She would come, you know what I'm saying? She did a lot. And I appreciate her for being a real mom, you know what I'm saying? Not being selfish. She was definitely not a selfish person. And I think sometimes we don't know that about our spouse, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think my dad really knows all that, but I tell him now. Yeah. So I think that he did appreciate her for doing all that as well. But, you know, like, I remember, like, she used to give him shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he'll come home, she'll talk shit to him. She'll, you know what I'm saying, give him a bunch of attitude and stuff. And I didn't really understand that as a kid. Because I was like, how the fuck do you go? Like, I was watching my dad go to work at 5, 4 o'clock in the morning, come back 6, 7 o'clock at night. And she talking shit. And I was just like, I don't even know why she talking shit. Like, that's crazy. Like, so to me, growing up watching that, it made me think, like, I never want to be with somebody that treats me like that. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm an adult, I see that my dad was a really strong person. And I wish I could be half that man that he is, because I can't take that shit. Motherfucker talking shit to me. I just be like, what the fuck? Especially if I'm paying for everything, doing everything. Like, my dad was super cool. Like, I always, like, looked up to him, you know what I'm saying? And her. But she was tough, though. She was a tough lady, you know what I'm saying? She ain't take no shit, period, you know what I'm saying? So that was, like, a very good learning experience, I think. Yeah, I don't know. But I would say I appreciate her for being there and being a good mom at the same time. Because she definitely, you know what I'm saying, raised me in a good way. Well, it made me the person that I am now. I don't take no shit from nobody either, but I strive to be like my father as well, you know what I'm saying? To keep that cool head and not let people get to them, you know what I'm saying? He don't let people get to him. He might internalize that shit, which is bad. Like, I do that a lot. So sometimes I do let the shit out, but it's a struggle, man. Nobody's perfect. Damn, so you got the opposite relationship going on. That's fucked up. Yeah. Well, that means something probably going on with him mentally, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not easy to do all that work and stuff, so I don't know. I think sometimes counseling helps, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dad was saying when he came back from Desert Storm, he was kind of sick, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't realize that it could have been a home thing. And the psychiatrist and all that shit was talking to him, and they wanted to give him counseling and give both of my parents counseling, because it's tough. Like, a lot of people don't realize they need to go to counseling or they need to get help, you know what I'm saying, with their relationship. And a lot of people don't want help because that shit is like admitting that something is wrong with you. But I think these days, what's up, Record Club? I think these days, like, people are starting to realize that it doesn't mean that you're crazy because you going to a psychiatrist or a therapist or no shit like that. Like, you need help. Like, we all need help, especially with our relationships, because a lot of times we don't realize what we doing when we do it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what makes it hard when you with somebody that is trying to reject the therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because therapy is gonna help. Just talking about it is gonna help. You know what I'm saying? To somebody that's impartial. Maybe I need a different therapist, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because some therapists are impartial because they got their own shit going on too. So you don't want somebody that's just on your side, because think about it. It's like, it's two sides to the story. It's your side, it's his side, and then it's whatever in the middle. And most of the time, we all play a part. If something is going wrong, we both playing a part. Like, that's one thing I realized a long time ago, because even if I'm playing a part, even if I feel like I'm doing everything possible and I'm being nice and I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm still doing something to contribute to the situation. So it's just, finding that person. Because just because you go to a therapist don't mean you got the right therapist. So that's why I say, like, I'm not on anybody's side. Shit, I'm not even on my side a lot of times because I be wrong, you know what I'm saying? Just because I feel like I'm right don't mean that I'm right. Yeah, I try to be very careful with my decisions. But then at the end of the day, like I said, you got a million decisions to make every single day that you wake up. And that's something that's tough to deal with. Like right now I'm trying to figure out where I want to move to overseas. And I know that's gonna affect me for a long time. But you gotta make the decisions. So man, I appreciate you guys for coming through before therapy. Yes, two priests. But I think that you're a good person, Lily. Like, I think that things will work out. I hope so. You know what I'm saying? You got a beautiful family. So communication, I think, will definitely help. Get you some therapy. But you got to have somebody to work with you, though. But I think a lot of people, want their family to be together. I mean, as a man, I would want to raise my own children. You got a lot of sons. You got a daughter, I think. As a man, I would want to raise my own children. I mean, that's another reason I try to stay away from certain people because they don't believe in family the same way I do. So they'll leave quickly. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the hardest thing to do is to try to work things out sometimes instead of just leaving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you are. I know that's you, Lily. So that's what I'm saying. There's not a lot of women like you out there, man. So we got to appreciate the people like you that believe in family. You know what I'm saying? Believe in having a father and a mother. Because it take two. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't think God would have made us have to have a mate to have a family. You know what I'm saying? If it was meant to be done by yourself. Definitely got to get on the same page. And I was talking about this with my dad. Like everybody don't believe the same things. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that needs to get clear early in a relationship because, like, I met one of my homeboy parents. He was like, "Well, I do my thing on the side. She can do her thing on the side. It don't matter as long as, you know what I'm saying. We ain't stepping on each other's toes and this type of thing." And I was like, "Well, damn." That's totally different than I was thinking that relationship's supposed to be like. So that's what I'm saying. If you got somebody that think like that and you thinking the opposite, how can the relationship work? Y'all got Gracie said, you gotta be on the same page as far as what you even consider a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what make it hard when you dealing with somebody like the girl I was talking about, where she don't see relationships the same way I do now. Because she thinks differently, you know what I'm saying? She think that what I'm thinking is Disneyland type shit. And what she thinking is, I gotta get this money, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and you know. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, y'all definitely gotta get on the same page. Y'all need to have common interests that y'all can have fun and go do things. That's definitely a tough situation. It's tough for guys to have, they woman out there partying and stuff. That's why I said it's good to be together and do that kind of stuff. It's good for y'all to be social together. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't think it's healthy for, like, me, if I'm going out every night partying and doing different shit with my homeboys, but my girl at home every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta figure out how to do it together. Yeah, it gotta be together. Yeah, definitely gotta, you gotta say something and let them know how you feel. Yeah, that's why I said like I don't have that either, so I can't really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can just tell you how I feel about it. But that's from somebody that I haven't I haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've dealt with it in relationships though, very much so. So I definitely can understand the feeling of that. Like I've had girlfriends like that where they want to go out and it just. But at first, like when you first in the relationship, everything be good. You know what I'm saying? So you want to go out, do things together. You want to be together. You want to party together. But after a year, a couple of years go by, that's when they want to go out with your homegirls and nah, I need to go out with my homeboys. We doing everything separate. Like that, what I said, some people that works for them. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends on what kind of relationship you're trying to have. Like I want somebody that is like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Where we can have fun together. We can go places together. We can go vacation together. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you build your bonds with other people, the more separated your relationship gonna be. And then that's when things start happening outside the relationship because your bonds with the other people are stronger than it is with your people that you trying to build with. You got to be able to have somebody to build with, and that's tough, especially once you start getting away from that. Atlanta now. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's hard. It's hard out here in these streets, man. It ain't getting no easier either. Every year that go by, it's getting harder and harder to find somebody like that. And that's what I'm saying. I ain't no victim of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I done did my, you know what I'm saying, my time. I had opportunities with certain people, but we all fuck up sometimes. Atlanta nasty. California, I don't know about California. My sister live in California. They having the same issues out there. She in San Diego, I think. Yeah, she in San Diego. I think it's the same problems a lot of places. That's why I'm saying like these guys get on YouTube and they be like, oh, go here to go there and shit. But it can be problems anywhere you can deal with. You still just gotta find your person. You gotta find that person that's right for you. Some places are better than others, of course, but at the same time, you still gotta find that person. Whether you go to the country or wherever you go, you gotta find that person that's right for you. And that's not an easy thing to do. Like I was talking to a girl from Dominican Republic, and she was like, "Well, you just need to have your kids, and then everything you'll have your family and shit." I'm like, "What the fuck? That don't sound like you want to have a nuclear family. That sound like." And then, but herself, she got kids in the United States. She got kids everywhere. None of them living with her. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" She said, "I can't run that far." You said that Atlanta's the highest HIV and AIDS infestation. I don't know about that. Shit, when I was growing up, they said it was Florida. Now it's Atlanta. I think wherever. No, I don't want to get into that because it is what it is. I don't know. It was on the news. That's what I'm saying. I don't go off the news, man. I was just talking about that because I was looking at some apartments in Cali, Colombia. But everywhere you look, they like Cali, Colombia is the most dangerous place in Colombia and all this shit. But I think it's just because that's the most black people is in Cali, Colombia. So they probably do have crime, but just like I was saying, I'm from South Atlanta. They say South Atlanta and South Fulton County is the most dangerous place in Georgia. But I haven't been in any danger. I don't feel like I'm in danger right now. You see where people walk around and people just get scared because they see black people. And that's a mental problem that we all suffer from at some point. You know what I'm saying? because we're conditioned to think that way. Yeah, it's everywhere. I think a lot of places just get a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? I was watching this YouTuber. I was gonna talk about this on that last live. I was watching this white YouTuber, and he was like, he was in Colombia, then he went to Argentina. He was like, I feel so much safer in Argentina, but Argentina is very much Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying that like he never got robbed, he never got drugged or nothing in Colombia, and then he went to Argentina and said it was safer. So, it's just his perception because he's a white person and he wants to be around white people, and he automatically feels in danger if he's around black people. So, or brown people, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, if you're doing dangerous stuff, then dangerous things will happen. I mean, most of the story, I mean, I don't want to talk about it too much, but I mean, that's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? It's tough out here. It's definitely hard. But, you just got to make the best out of it. I'm not somebody that necessarily is going to assume that it's bad just because it's black people. I definitely want to check out Argentina, too. I'm not going to assume this is the opposite, you know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes when I be around too many white people, I be like, well, shit, I don't know. They might be a bunch of racists, you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to assume no shit like that. You want to just be like, all right, what's going on? Hey, appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate it. Get robbed in Beverly Hills. That's what I'm saying. Anything can happen anywhere, man. It's tough out here. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to assume because I'm in Germany or I'm in Argentina that they racist. You know what I'm saying? Like they could be. They may be not. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of YouTubers that say that shit. So I think sometimes we just gotta step outside our box and just see what's going on for real. It's kind of windy out here. People make a lot of assumptions. I think people watch the news too much, though. You know what I'm saying? Watching the news will definitely mess you up. Remember that rapper that name Tyler got murked outside the mall there. I don't know. I don't really remember. But a lot of people do get killed sometimes. But that's just a part of life, you know what I'm saying? You never know what the people doing, you know what I'm saying? That's getting killed. Just like in Colombia. Like once you see it on the news, and you're like, well damn, tourists got killed or tourists got drugged, you know what I'm saying? But we don't really know what was going on. Like I think a lot of times those tourists that go to Medellin, even in other countries, like people be going there for certain things. Like some people go there. Yeah, I don't really keep up with other rappers too much though. But like I'm saying, like one of the last dudes that was in Colombia, they said that he was partying and then he laid down on the floor, said he didn't feel good. Then he ain't never wake back up. But a lot of those people, they be taking fucking drugs. And they be trying to get these girls, so they'll go and take some kind of Viagra medicine. You know what I'm saying? And when you start mixing all this stuff together, taking Viagra, getting drunk at the same time, you could die. You know what I'm saying? So who's to say that the girls are drugging everybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very rare that you hear about somebody getting scoped for real. Exactly. It's already dangerous taking those medications for sex. You know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous thing to do beforehand. So if you drink alcohol and get drunk at the same time, you putting your life in danger just doing that. Got to check in. What's going on, Sacred Truths? Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Just out here at the hospital waiting for my dad to get done with this procedure. I took the day off so I could help him out, make sure that he good. That's another reason I'm here. I definitely want to make sure my dad good. That's another reason I don't want to travel too far. As you guys know, I want to go to Africa, see what's going on with the beautiful women in Africa, beautiful people. Shit, it is definitely not about women though. I be talking about women because I know a lot of guys want to hear about the women, but I like the cultures and the food. I was just talking to my dad about that. I like the the fruits, the fresh fruits, the unprocessed meats, the unprocessed fruits, no GMOs. I love that, man. I was drinking like the sour sop, getting to that sour sop. I don't know if you know anything about sour sop, but that's very good for you. It's an anti-cancer fruit that helps you out a lot, but it's not approved in the United States. So I definitely love that kind of stuff. That's what I'm trying to get back to for real, like more than anything else is. And then like the foods, like the soups and all that stuff is so filling and tastes so good, man. I love that stuff. I fell in love with it actually. In the sun, the hot days, every day tropical breeze. Yes, got the chef in the building. But that's the stuff I miss the most, you know what I'm saying? Not the women. Because women are women, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was trying to say on the last live stream, like women are going to be women regardless of where you at, you know what I'm saying? So I think too many guys are traveling for that. But that's up to you, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever you want to do with your life, make yourself happy. But be careful though. Yeah, we got to get you out there. I remember you was in Mexico though. I love to see y'all in Mexico. Meeting up with the fam. Y'all was doing it big out there. Man, she be cooking it up, man. Definitely got to eat something before I watch her live stream, because you will die of starvation watching that good ass food. You can smell it coming through the screen. Man, appreciate you too, Sacred Truth. You be coming with the real shit too. Yep, exactly, Gracie. It's what I'm saying. People make things hard on themselves. That's what I was saying about when I was in Brazil. It was like, damn, this is the most beautiful place I ever been, but everybody talking about politics and fucking everything. It was just so many isms going on: racism, sexism, feminism, goddamn colorism. They want to talk about Trump and Biden. They want to talk about nothing but politics. I was like, Jesus Christ, why we can't just enjoy this beach and this good ass food? But they so used to it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody wrapped up in the politics. And you know, I understand, but that shit gets aggravating to somebody like me. Yeah, man, she is an amazing person. We really appreciate you, Lily. That's why I say, like, man, I really hope that you can work things out for your kids, you know what I'm saying? Because after we have children, man, that's who it's about. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do to make sure that they happy. It's kind of hard to know what's best for the next generation. Definitely hard to know. But everything we do affects them. Everything as a parent affects your kids, man. They watching all the time. I think a lot of people don't realize how much their kids understand. You know what I'm saying? Kids understand a lot. They see a lot. They see everything. Let me go back in here. I don't want them to come back out. And I'm sitting out here vaping and shit. But yeah. It's snowing? What the fuck? Damn. I know y'all ain't that far away from each other. We definitely want to see the live with the snow. Who in ATL? I'm in ATL, y'all. Damn, I did not know it was snowing out there. I think this the way I go. I go down here. Damn, what the fuck? Yeah, we want to see that. But all right, guys, I'm gonna be looking for y'all lives. Let me go back in here and see what's going on. Georgia's beautiful. Yeah, it's definitely beautiful. I'm trying to get back to this tropical breeze, though. It's starting to get cold out here. Man, thank y'all so much. I'll be back soon, maybe later on or tomorrow.
No problem. Bye.
All right, guys.